I don't like these discussions at all, to be honest. I mean, like talking about City and as if they would miss a striker. That's a joke. The way they played, they had against Crystal Palace, they had like 5 or 6 clear-cut chances. Had nothing to do with not having a striker. You tell me De Bruyne hit the crossbar because there was no striker. You cannot open discussions like you want. One side, one day they are the best team in the world, and on the next day they miss a striker. So football is not that easy. You just put a striker there, and all of a sudden he finished the situations off. We need our boys in different ways as well. It's not just that you can be a striker who scores goals. If you want to be a striker for Liverpool, you have to work your socks off in each game. You have to defend the width. You have to defend the whatever, and that is important. That's why we changed, not because they didn't score, because they scored and we still changed. But it's about how much can they help us in all the situations, and for that we need fresh legs, and it's not a massive problem, to be honest. To find the right lineup, it depends to the moment and stuff like this. Who played how many minutes? If you have the chance, it's the first time we have it. Usually, years ago, it was like Sadio and Mo played all the time, and Bobby pretty much all the time, or Divock played. That was the situation, and maybe that's the reason why we were never in more competitions. We just were in two or whatever. So, no, that's not. I don't have a problem with that. Divock Origi was on the squad today. That's a joke as well, because if you would see him training, you think, how can you leave him at home? But that's it. I really don't think a lot about City. That's the truth. I know that the only chance we have is to win an incredible amount of football games, because our opponents win incredible amount of football games. There's no chance to drop. I said it before. The last few years, we pushed each other on insane levels. So we only had, I forgot the number, but 90 odd points, because they had that many points, and they had it only because we had it, and that's the situation. So it makes each game a final, and that's, you can enjoy that absolutely, but you need to be ready for the intensity as well. I mean, intensity now here, that you are really to be really there. I don't think it's a problem for a human being to be all 3 days like completely focused on what you do, but then comes in the physical part. Makes you tired. You feel it here, you feel it there. So that's what we are constantly fighting. City, we don't fight City. We play City in 3-4 weeks. I don't know exactly. Then we will give them hopefully a proper fight. But apart from that, we are in a good moment. We're in a good mood. That's all clear. But we know the only way we can do it is to dig really deep.